energy, Erykah Badu type of girl. So the energy in this room is really beautiful. So we definitely gonna thrive into that. Just to get started, I want us to all give a hand clap for Denija and everyone involved in putting this all together. This is so beautiful. We need more opportunities that bring us together as women. So just to give you guys a little bit of background about me and my brand is Conscious Kingdom. It is a pro-Black empowerment lifestyle brand. I offer clothing, accessories, head wraps, earrings, pretty much everything I have on. And I started it because I wanted to harness my Black experience and my Black voice in a world that constantly tries to silence it. In addition to that, yes, I do sell, all this cool looking stuff, but I make it an effort to make sure that I highlight other women-owned businesses and Black-owned businesses. In addition to that, I also do some mentoring for business consulting, as well as just working with the youth, a lot of underprivileged youth in marginalized communities. So I do have a weekly podcast. I am an author as well. I have a book coming out later this year. And I also travel and vend and do all of this cool stuff. I've been featured in Essence and in Elle magazine, and I had a corporate account with Regal Cinemas for Black Panther. So when that came out, I hosted 2 sold-out events, and Denija was there, and we had so much fun. Everybody came out dressed in their stuff. So I said all that to say, like I said when I first started, I've always been kind of like the Erykah Badu of my crew. And the beauty of that is I just took who I am and what I am and found my tribe of people that support it and made it a business. I feel like oftentimes we get caught up in, such and such sell this, so she made money off of that. Let me do what she's doing. It's like, no, you can truly just be who you are. Like, none of my friends are like me. And it's okay. Because the beauty of it is the power that is you, is that you are who you are. Nobody has your vibe, nobody has your creativity, nobody has your mind. So it's like, don't fall into like, such and such sell club dresses, I gotta do that. If you wanna sell club dresses, make it you. Don't try to make it look like Fashion Nova just because Cardi B wearing Fashion Nova. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, make it who you are. And that goes for anything, whether it's you're trying to start a business or you're trying to get a promotion at work, you're trying to start an organization for your kids or for your family or whatever it is. Like, really harness the power that is you, because that's what's gonna get you successful. Like, people want to buy into what's authentic. We all, like, nobody likes fake stuff. And you can feel when it's like, oh, what's she on? Like, you can feel that energy when it's like that. So, and then the second thing is just like trust in the power of everything, your resources that you have. Like, you have a social media, you have access to an email, you have access to internet. You have a world in your hand that's your smartphone. Use it. Like, it's so much power in it. And tapping into that, not feeling like, I can't start because I don't have $1,500 to build a website. You can start an Instagram account for free. I have made thousands off of an Instagram account. Like, right now, I have almost 7, I don't even know the numbers, but they're all organic people that just was like, I like her page, let me follow it. If I post a picture right now, that'll guarantee me at least 3 or 4 sales, just off a picture. But that's me being consistent and using my resources. And then always just look around the people that are around you. If you want, Denija's my homegirl. She said she wanted to do a brunch. I'm here off of the strength of that. You don't always have to be like, oh my God, I want to work with Cardi B. Like, oh man, you can get there, but start with where you are and start with what you have and make it work for you. So with all that being said, raise your hand right now if it's like, I got this bomb idea and I don't know where to start at. Okay, tell me a little bit about it.
Well, I make wigs.
Okay, a lot of money there.
Yeah.
A lot of money there.
I have a whole concept, like I have everything in my mind. But
Okay.
You have to spend money to make money.
That is true.
My biggest problem there.
Okay, so right now, do you have one wig that you've made already?
It's on her head.
I was gonna say, do you mind me asking? Because that looks really good for one. Okay.
Nothing's wrong for that.
All right, you got a smartphone? You got an iPhone? Okay. Your iPhone have portrait mode?
Yeah.
You got an Instagram?
Yeah.
You got a home girl?
Girl, I'm a photographer. We could.
I mean, exactly. See what I mean? Like, never from where you at. Even if you didn't have her, you didn't have, like, you like, dang, I got the money for a photographer right now. Trust me, sis, I've been there. You can look on my page. That little light-skinned girl that's on there is my little sister. Everybody be like, oh, who is that model? My baby sister. I didn't pay nobody because I didn't have the money to. But that one picture of her in my shirt equals money because, you know what I'm saying? So even if that is your product on your head, it look good. Take that. Beat your face. Put on a bomb outfit. Set your timer on your phone. Put your phone on the table. Run back. Boom. Or get somebody to take some pictures of you while you're out. Get some boomerangs of seeing your hair, your wig, and movement. That's what people want to see, like authentic stuff where it's like, because anybody can say like, oh yeah, I make wigs, this is what I do. A lot of people are faking it right now. If you got a real live person in your stuff that people can recognize, like, oh, she's out. Get a girl drinking a mimosa, girl, and doing a hair flip. Put your DM me for information. Wigs started, even if you want to put your price, wigs available, DM me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Get a video of, like, set your, like, that's the thing. Five Below has those little things. You know how you can, like, put your phone in a little tripod? Mm-hmm. Five Below, girl, $5, my favorite store. Go there, put your phone in the tripod, record yourself plucking the lace. Is it like a lace, or what is it?
I do.
You do all, girl. That's money, sis. Like, you got it. Like, and the beauty of it is, Denija gave you all that you need to start right here. Write it down. Write it down. Write your brand name down. Write your vision of what you want your line to be, which you see it as, which you equate to success. Again, not comparing it to all these other wig brands out here. No, what do you want? You want to sell X amount a week, a day, whatever. The amount of money that it would make to help your dream come true. Write that down. It's so much power in that because you're manifesting what you want out of life. And put intention to it and be consistent. Mm-hmm. That's really all that it takes. Girl, you can have that one wig, take 18 pictures. Post one picture every day. Post 2 or 3 every day. Post a video. Like, yeah, exactly. Curl it, straighten it, throw some little color on it. Like, that's you have it. Like, you have the power and the talent already within you. Girl, I couldn't make a wig if my life depended on it. Like, I couldn't. But that's the beauty of it. Like, you already have that talent. Work it. Like, use it. So what about anybody else? Anybody looking to get a promotion this year, make some more money, get a bag?
Y'all better raise your hand.
Right, I was about to say, I know everybody in here.
Y'all know I'm not a friend.
All right, so tell me about it.
Okay, so I'm an accountant.
Okay. It's money there.
I just actually started working for a Big Four accounting firm.
Okay.
This year, next month, well, actually this month will be 1 year.
Okay.
I started as an underdog. I came from a smaller company into a Big Four, so I've been working on trying to. EY has this thing is, what is your brand? So I've been trying to, it irritates me all the time. I try to find my brand so I can get promoted and make a name for myself within a company that's thousands of people. So that's my story. So I would like to be promoted by the end of the year, within the next fiscal year. So that's my dream, my goal for 19.
Okay. What about you?
I actually do sports. I want to do a basketball camp that I've been trying to start. Used to be a basketball manager with Denija in college. I tried to.
So you have the experience. That's already a plus right there.
Yeah. But I've been having trouble trying to find a gym. The money is an issue for the gym because the way that I have my camp set out, the amount of gym time I need kind of like costs a little too much. And then also a lot of people have like already set in stone like their camps that they do every year. So it's been a matter of trying to fit myself in there as well. So it's been kind of hard for that part to do.
Okay. What age range are you talking?
Ages 8 to 15.
Oh, so you're
so it's
with the
a
babies. Okay.
youth basketball camp, but a lot of the rec centers, like I said, are already kind of like they already booked up because they have regulars that come in every year or something like that, or like the gym is just not what I'm looking
Okay. Would it be, could you start small and expand from that though? Could you use that as like a fundraiser to get to what you want?
Yeah, I've been trying to think of different fundraising ideas. It's just a matter of, a lot of people who haven't been consistent, like sometimes I have people that's working with me and then they fall off or whatever the case may be. So it's been kind of hard trying to get it off the ground because a lot of people that I bring on, they either want to do their own thing, like their own camp, or they're just not, I guess, dedicated, like to have, they stick with me till
I'm gonna chime in on that one.
Okay.
So, with that, it's like, one thing that I learned with my business, Mom, so like, at the end of the day, it's like, we really have to take ownership for our business. Like, we have our business from where we want it to go. Like, if I know I wanna make 100 cupcakes, and I ask somebody, hey, can you help me? I already have to set in my mind that they're not coming, but if they do come, it's gonna be a help. So what you have to do is you have to put yourself in that position where you're planning properly. Like, okay, it may not be 2019 summer, but you can plan right now for 2020 summer so that you are already on a priority list of, oh, we need to call her back first because she reached out to us in 2019, whereas they may only be going to them in the winter time. And just think of yourself first, because one thing a lot of people, like with basketball anyway, they're already looking for a male. So if you're gonna come in there, you're gonna be prepared and you have everything, just go in there like, I got this on my own. And if anybody wanna help, you can help. But that's what we're here for. We're gonna have the help wherever, anybody got a son, you want them to play basketball, this is where they're gonna start, right here. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna build that today and just know, like, take ownership of that. Like, it's your business and drive it where you want it to go. Cause like, you got the tractor trailer, they just the weight in the back. Like, you know, you only take the weight out when you get to your destination. That's when you use it.
Yeah. And like she said, like, use what you have, and you are a woman. You are trying to do this. Use that. Like, listen, one of the biggest things that y'all will hear me say until I'm blue in the face is collaboration over competition. I'm not your competition, sis. We gonna come together and we gonna dominate it together. And one thing we got in common is like, y'all, we like our own sorority. We women. I can name an experience that you gonna be like, oh yeah, girl, I did that in like 6th grade. Like, we all been through the same things because we as women have that same plight. Use that to your advantage. Find other women-owned basketball associations. Reach out to them like, hey, even if I gotta come and intern on a Saturday for 4 hours, so y'all to guarantee me that y'all will back me when I wanna do this camp. Hey, if I don't do this for y'all, can y'all do this for me? Like, really start to, like, take what you have, and you gotta, like, market yourself and, like, really try to work it. Reach out to some teachers. Maybe you can do it in one of the schools. You already working with the kids. Like, I've seen them have basketball camps on the weekends, like not like during off season, where it's like football season or something, they're not really using the gym. See if that's something that you can tap into. Talk to some of the female teachers in the school, or if they have like those mentorship programs and stuff like that. Like, you have a lot of resources, and when you're working with the kids, like, it's a lot of people that are trying to do things for the babies out here. You just gotta network and really get out there. But you have to be willing too to be like, y'all do this for me, I'm gonna do this for you. Because a lot of the times it is like a bartering system. They gotta see the value in working with what you have. So package yourself or put a big old bow on it. Like, bam, I did this, I had this experience, I did this in college, I did that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really work on presenting yourself in a way where it's like, you need to get her in here, y'all. You need to get her.
Thank you.
Okay, what about you? Oh, I thought you had raised your hand.
Who else didn't raise their
Oh,
hand?
no, I've never
Because
got
I
to
know.
her, I'm sorry. So, for you, so one thing, I wear a lot of hats. I'm actually, I have over like 10 years, well, 15 years in HR, and then I'm also in the military as well. So with you, for you wanting to progress, like you already did the work, right? Like you worked, started from the bottom, now you up here, right? So now just really continue to market yourself. Like, market yourself. Dress for the job that you want, not for how you have. You look great now, but I'm saying, keep that in mind. Every time you present yourself, put your best foot forward. Like, I had to do that. I'm one, I don't like getting up in the morning, I dress crazy. Go to work, slaying it every day, because you never know when that opportunity is gonna come. Like, oh, this is such and such in the office. It's a new person that's in a position that you wanna be in. One of the reasons that I was able to become an HR director is because I was on the HR director's back like every day, stopping by her office. Hey, did you have anything you need help with? Can I just shadow you as you sit in this meeting for benefits negotiations? Like all of that. Really put yourself out there because every little thing, if the company is doing something and they need volunteers, be there. Because people are gonna remember your face and your name. Like, oh, that's such and such. She's nice. She always looks so well dressed. Like, you gotta remember that about you. It's like you're marketing yourself. So then when those conversations come up of who can we use for this position or who did this, your resume gonna already be ready. Your reputation gonna always already be grade A. So then they're gonna be like, hey, let's get her for an interview. Let's look at her for that promotion. It really works coming from an insider. Like there are people that I know that are qualified, but it's like, but y'all know he be taking like 3-hour lunches. I don't know about boy. But it's like once you have that good reputation and that well-known face in the office, it does help. So yeah. All right, anybody else? I feel like y'all being real shy.
Denija and Kendra, didn't y'all say y'all wanted to start a business?
Yeah, so what's the photographer, right?
Yes. Well, other things too, but that's one of the things I do. I really can help with that, or anybody else too, but don't get to me. So I really want to write a book, but I've been like procrastinating on it. I'm able to admit that because I have
It's a process.
4-year-old.
It's a journey.
Yes, like I think I have everything I need. I just get writer's block, and I feel like my story is still in play.
Okay.
So like what I want to write about is like basically it's sort of like my life.
Okay.
But I'm still in the story.
You're still in it.
So how would that work?
If you write one book, you can always write another.
Okay. All
Like
right.
you can always have like this is the first half.
Okay.
And this is this and this and
That
this.
makes
But
sense.
do you have an outline
Yeah.
and you have how do you write? What's your process? Like you just sit down and you're like, I'm gonna write today.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I probably should come up with.
Yeah. Listen,
But
for
some days I
me,
feel like I don't have time, but I have to make time.
you do. You definitely have to make time.
How did it work for you? What was like your book journey?
For me, I'm a very spiritual person. So for me, before I do anything, I always pray and I meditate. Because I want to make sure that whatever I'm putting out into this world, for one, has good intentions, and two, is exactly what God has for me, and what the message that God wants me to share. I don't want it to be, oh, you know, I'm in my bag today. Ooh, like no. I don't want it to be of me. I want it to be of God. So for me, I always have to do that, and I make sure I don't have any distractions. Be like, Denija, girl, I'll talk to you later, girl. We're gonna talk about love and hip hop later, sis. I gotta put my phone down right now. I gotta work. And she'll do the same for me. Like I gotta bake these cupcakes. I'm not gonna make it a happy hour. Like you have to like be disciplined in yourself to be like, okay, boom, I have a goal of finishing chapter 2 by Friday at 6 o'clock.
Got you. That'll work for me.
Like you gotta give yourself that discipline or that deadline. Don't be like, oh, okay, it's March. By April, I'm gonna have something to show. Like,
So I sound just like
nah.
that when it comes to it, but that's
You can't be like
my
that.
willpower is strong. It's just when it comes to like writing a book, I'm just sitting there like.
But honestly, like make it like back in school. Like, okay, you need to have this part, this thesis, this summary, this and this. Like you know how we used to have that in the syllabus? Make yourself an outline of the syllabus that has hard dates in it. And if you don't meet them dates, then go back. Then if you don't meet the date that you have set for yourself, you almost gotta like not I don't want to say punish in a negative way, but then like tell yourself, all right, I didn't do this, so this time I need to go this much harder.
Yes.
So now I need to crank out 2 chapters in a week as opposed to just this one. You gotta really be on it. Well, I feel like everybody's being shy, so I'm gonna just give y'all some general. Okay, we got a question.
With owning your own business, did you feel like networking was like a huge part of it? Because that's something I feel like I lack, and I'm trying to build on it. So for me, I think that's my own personal issue, networking. But do you feel like that's a big part of it, or?
Networking is a big part of it because, especially in this particular area, it's so, like I call it the movers and the shakers. Everybody got something going on.
Right.
I sat beside you and just learned that you had a business. Sat beside her and just learned, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh man, I'm thinking we just come here to brunch. Like, I met Denija at a happy hour in the middle of me ordering a drink, and she's like, oh yeah, I'm a baker. And I'm like, really? I have a business. Let's talk. Like, so it comes to that point where you really have to just train yourself to really have an elevator pitch of what your business is about. You saw when you asked me, I said the same thing I said up here.
Yeah.
I have practiced that, girl. Like, what is your, because everybody sees my logo, they see me with a head wrap on, saying stuff like meditate. It's like, what she do? It's like you have to have that kind of, and an elevator pitch is literally like 2 or 3 lines of what you want. So like for you, with your business, I have a premium wig line where I custom hand make, and that, like, I'm not good at the verbiage, but you get what I'm saying? Instead of being like, oh, well, yeah, I kind of had this thing, I'm really into it, and I mean, like, you legit have to hit it, like, boom, 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 this is what I do. Denija, boom, I make custom trees, da-da-da-da, I do cake pops, I do this, I do that. So it's like, oh, so people can grab, like, oh, look, people grab onto those keywords of like, okay, wig, cupcakes, clothes, head wraps. Like, people, that's how the brain works. So it's like, have that elevator pitch for what you do. And from there, always just be prepared. Everywhere that I go, I try to make sure I have on something, even if it's just a pair of earrings that I made, a head wrap, this t-shirt, my purse. Girl, if I don't have nothing on, I'm gonna hand you a business card. Like, everywhere. I'm in the grocery store, because you never know. Like, you never know. And don't think it's always like, oh, I have to drop $100 to go to this women's empowerment networking brunch. Network with where you are at. It's somebody right here in here right now that could use your bundles, your hair extensions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You sell bundles?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Like, on looking down to find out who it is and
Yeah.
go and talk to her and
So it's
network
like-
with her at some point.
Like, I just feel like wherever you are, just throw it out there. Just throw it out there. Like, true story. I have an aunt who I love dearly. She's one of my greatest motivations. She has lupus. When I go and visit her, I'm talking to her nurse. Her nurse is like, oh my God, my mom has breast cancer. I would love for you to make head wraps for her. I ended up taking that 5-second conversation with that nurse. I got an entire contract for the entire breast cancer ward, and I made all of their patients head wraps. Like, and just off of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, off of just being like, oh yeah, I do this, business card. Like, so just always really be ready, because one of the coolest things is like about being out here, you could be in an elevator or in an Uber or anywhere with the next millionaire and you not even know it. Like, it's so many dope people. We have a new friend?
Hey,
So don't fear networking. Really, like, you have a very charismatic personality. Like I said, use who you are.
Right.
Don't feel like you gotta go out here and act like somebody. Be who you are. Like, just and use it, cause it'll work. Yeah.
May I add something to
Yeah.
that? Also, it's so important to share your why.
Yes.
It's the saying that people don't buy what you have, they buy you.
Mhm.
And to lead with the mission and the purpose behind whatever it is that you're doing.
That's true.
So with that elevator pitch, I'm sure you're sharing your why. I'm passionate about X, Y, and Z and transforming women's view of themselves with,
Yep.
with extensions
Right.
or selling hair or whatever the case may be. So just sharing your why is so much, also just as much as important as sharing what it is that you do,
So
how
true.
long you've been doing it, how you do it. So people believe in the mission behind whatever that is, and then they can connect with that too.
So true. So true. Thank you. That's beautiful. Yes. All right. So I really appreciate y'all for just blessing me with this time and opportunity to speak. Just some closing things to remember. You don't remember nothing else that this crazy girls up here talking about. Just remember this. You are you, and that is your power. I can't be you. I can't think like you. I can't move like you. I can't create like you do. Just keep that in mind. You don't have to try to mimic what is already popular, what's already dope, what's already trending. You are your own version of dope. Like, you are that. And as authentic as you are, and like she said, tell your why and be true to your story and your journey, people gonna always rock with the real. So please don't feel like you gotta imitate what's already hot out here. Be you, do you. Use your resources. Use your Instagram. Take what you created and use it. And this is for anything. Even if it's not an actual like product like a wig or some hair wraps or something like that, If you are an accountant, that's you. That's still you. You are your own brand. Market the best way that you can. Use the resources that you have. You did something in school, use that. I didn't have that experience. I can't be like, yeah, I did that in school. No, I can't use that. Use what you have. And use the resources that you have. Use the people that you know in the office already. Use the people that you worked with when you were in school. Use the people that already follow you on your social media. Use your social media. Use your smartphone. We pay these cell phone bills every month. Get the most out of it. Set up a business email. Set up a Instagram, a Facebook, all of that, just to initially get started. You don't have to wait until you have the 2,000 for this dope graphic designer to build you this beauty, Just start with what you have and work that and work your way up. When I started my brand, I was doing bracelets. I was broke and I was in undergrad eating oodles and noodles. Oh God. I put myself through college. My father passed when I was 17. My mom always just grinded out. I put myself and my brother through college. So I didn't have nobody oh yeah, girl, here's $1,000. No. Start with what you have and grow from there. If you can't afford to get a website, just buy the domain name. Your domain name is your www dot. So www.shopconsciouskingdom, that's my domain. Even if you can't pay for the website yet, buy your name. I think the cheapest you can get it is $11.95 for the year. Buy it, save it, so nobody can take it. You own it then. It's dependent on what city or state that you're in to register your business, but you can just get it started as an LLC. I know in Virginia it's as cheap as $20. I don't know for Maryland.
Oh, yeah, mine, I just have a state ID just so I can write some things off.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Yours a little bigger, so you have an LLC, pay for that.
I'm still on the cheap side.
But either way, she started.
Yeah,
She
just
started
start.
is my point. Just
Yeah.
start with what the resources that you have and use what you have to at least just start your journey. And no matter what, y'all just keep going. Keep going. Just be consistent and keep going. The day before that Black Panther event, woo child. Here I am with a corporate contract from a big name like Regal Cinemas. I had probably $7 in my account. I was broke because I was I put everything into making that the experience that I wanted it to be. I was exhausted. I was tired. I was I told Denija, I'm like, look, man, I'm gonna just refund everybody their money. I'm going home. I'm going to bed. I wanted to give up. If I would have gave up, I never would have got that feature in Essence. I never would have got that feature in L. This is something I personally like to brag on. And Baku, y'all remember the real sexy big man from Black Man? He tweeted me off of those events. I'm like, oh, I'm about to slide in his DM. I'm about to win. All of that, from those features, I was able to dress and work with so many celebrities like Lil Mo, Yvonne Orji from Insecure. I sent products for Issa Rae. I've done all of that off of that one event, and I wanted to not do it because I was tired and broke. It's but that was one day. The next day when that money hit,
I be baking. I realize be baking. I'm like, dog, I'm tired of these cupcakes, man.
Yeah.
I be crying probably every week. I'm like, Mom, I'm done. I'm selling the business. It's done.
Yeah.
Over it.
Yes. I'm like, Mom, I'm so over it. I'm like, yeah, man, I just made me $200 today, though.
Yeah. Yes. You're gonna have those moments where you're on your last reserve, but just keep in mind, again, just speaking to the power of you. You are a woman in 2019 in the patriarchy in Trump's country, and you still out here thriving. So no matter how tired you are, how exhausted you are, how many people are doubting you, because that's a very real thing too. So many people told me, girl, don't nobody want to buy that African stuff. Black Panther's over. Okay, I won't touch on that. But it's a real thing. But just keep going. Keep going. In those moments where you want to stop, push yourself even more. Girl, make one more wig. You tired? Make one more. Pluck one more strand. You're tired, send out one more email. Make one more call. Reach out to one more person. Just keep going. Because that consistency is going to pay off. It's going to pay off. Thank y'all so much.
Yes.